Hello everyone and welcome back to Move with Barbaraella. Thank you as always for joining me on the mat. Today we are going to focus on Pilates for runners. I know as a runner myself we can neglect the strength training and mobility side of things and just focus on those runs and how much kilometers we can clock in or how quick we can run. But strength and mobility is such a key role in running performance and everyday movement, and it'll help you in the long run to stay injury free. So today we are going to focus on hip mobility, glute strength and thoracic mobility. Again, these are key movements and strength patterns we need for our running to improve your running performance, improve everyday movement and your posture. So when you're ready, if you have a set of dumbbells, grab them, leave them near you so you have them nice and easily. You're going to grab your mat, grab a drink of water and join me. We are going to get going. Let's come to the back of our mat, just soften through the knees, feet in line with the hips. Allow the arms to hang heavy or maybe place them on your tummy or chest. Soften down your gaze or close your eyes. Big inhale, breathe into the side ribs, back body. Exhale it back out. Big inhale, expand. Exhale it out. Slowing your breath right down. Big inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale it out through your pursed lips. Perfect. From here, opening up the eyes, bringing the arms up overhead. And then exhale, just swing yourself down, let yourself hang over your body. Push into the heels. Inhale up, make yourself as tall as possible. Exhale, swing it down. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale, swing it down, hang heavy. Inhale up. Exhale, swing it down, hang heavy like a rag doll. Allow the back of the head and neck to drop. Just relax here for a moment, softening into those knees. Lovely. From here, you're going to walk your hands out onto the mat. You're in a plank position. You're going to lift your hips back up to the ceiling. Find your downward dog, bending into one knee at a time. Stretching out the back of the calves. As we know, the calves take a nice bit of a beating when we run, as we land on single leg each time, and it carries 3 times our body weight. So they often can feel quite tight and stiff, trying to find that nice stretch as you push your heels down into the mat. Find length through the back of the legs and just focus on your breath. We're here for 4 more. For 3, 2, 1. Pushing both heels as deep as you can to the mat. Allow the back of the head and neck to drop. Just hang heavy here for me. Finding length through the back body. Feel the spine nice and long, legs nice and long and straight if you can. Deep breaths. Perfect. Then from here, just tap your knees onto the mat. You come into a 4-point kneeling position, shoulders in line with the wrists. We're just going to loosen up our spine a little bit with a few cat-cows. On the inhale, I want you to dip and arch into the lower back. Open up the front of the chest and shoulders. Exhale, rounding the spine, eyes to belly. Inhale, rippling through. Exhale, round the spine, eyes to belly. Again, for running and most sports in everyday life, it's very important that we mobilize that spine. Last one. Inhale, ripple through. Exhale, round the spine, eyes to belly. Perfect. Curling the toes under for me again. And from here, I want you to lift the knees up and then walk the legs out nice and straight. You come back to your plank position. If it's here for you, let's step the right foot forward on the outside of that right hand. Now, if you need to tap that left knee down, if this is too much for you, do. Try not to leave the knee flare out to the side. You want to keep it nice and tucked into the side of the body. If your back knee is lifted, find strength through the back of the leg, engaging the front of the quad. And from here, we're just going to rock forward and back. Again, just coming into a little bit of our hip mobility again. Hips can get nice and tight when we're running. And again, that can cause issues if we don't have mobility or strength in our hips, often leading to that IT band and knee pain. Breathe through it. From here, dropping your right forearm, if you can, to the inside of your foot, holding it here. Then bringing that right arm up to the ceiling, find that twist. Drop it down and draw it up. Last one here for me, dropping it down. Hold here if you can. Deep breath, big inhale, big exhale. Right hand comes to the mat, right foot steps back. Taking your time, left foot comes forward to the outside of that left hand. Keep the knee nice and tucked into the side of the body. Don't let it be sticking out, falling to the side. Back leg long and straight if you can. Like I said, tap that back knee down like so if you need to, okay? From here, just give me a slight little sway forward and back. Just waking up that body, relaxing into the move. This might feel tense enough, and if it does, just stay here focusing on the breath. If you want to deepen a little bit more, dropping that left forearm down to the mat, hold it here. Big inhale, exhale, left hand comes up to the ceiling. We go again, left forearm drops to the mat, relax, and drawing it back up, adding in that spinal twist. Last one here, holding it here, big inhale, big exhale, bringing the left hand to the mat, left foot comes back, lift the hips to the ceiling, finding that downward dog for me again, drop the back of the head and neck, lengthen through the legs, pushing the heels into the mat, big inhale, big exhale, blow it out. Lovely. When you're ready, I'm going to get you to tap your knees back down to the mat, and then from here we're going to sit back on our bums, okay? And what I want you to do, you're going to place your feet to either side of the mat, so keep the knees bent. Your hands are back behind you, fingertips facing towards you. Feet flat on the mat to either side of the mat. And from here we're going to drop our knees down and over to one side, lovely, and then to the other. Nice, window wipering those legs. Let those knees drop nice and heavy. Again, working on that hip mobility, loosening out through the hips. Lovely. We're here for 4. Nice. For 3. For 2. Last one. Coming back to the center. Perfect. From here, swing yourself around. Okay, curl the toes under. Lift the hips up to the ceiling. And just walk those feet as close as you can to your hands. Slight bend in the knees. Allow your body to melt down over your legs. Tuck the chin to the chest and just slowly start to bring yourself back up to standing. Perfect. From here, again, little mobility through the hips, okay? From here, we're going to step over to the right. Sit your bum right back. Drop down into the lunge. Push yourself back up and step over to the left. Nice. Again, just working those lateral lunges, pushing down into the heel to push yourself back up to center, up to standing. Sit that bum right back for me. Perfect. Pushing into the heel. One more each side. Exhale up and over to the other side. Nice. Perfect. Lovely. From here, now that we're nice and loose and warmed up, okay, we're going to work on a little bit of strength that is essential for runners especially, okay? From here, we're going to lie on our back. I want you to bring your legs into a tabletop position. Imprint your lower back, so that means there should be no gap or air pocket between your lower back and the mat, so tuck your tailbone under. Close down the rib cage so you don't let the ribs flare. Legs in a tabletop position, that means you should be able to balance a tray of drinks and knees out in line with the side of the hips, not creeping in. Extend the arms up to the ceiling. And once you're ready, we're going to work through our dead bugs here. Again, a strong core is essential, especially when we get tired in running. From here, extend your right leg out. Left arm extends back behind us. Hover, hold, come through the center. Left leg extends, right arm draws back, hover, hold, bring it through the center. Keeping your lower back imprinted, alternating your legs here for me. Really slow this one down. You want to activate those deep core muscles. We want to build strength in our core. And again, that's what keeps our posture, especially when we start to fatigue on those longer runs, keeps us nice and upright, makes running a little bit easier, and helps with that rotation of the upper body. We're here for 4. Breathe. Imprint that lower back, close the rib cage around and down. You have 3. Try not to rush out of it. Remember that hover hold. We have 2. Last 1. Come back to the center once you're ready. Glue your knees, legs, feet together. Extend both legs out. Arms can draw back behind you if you wish. You hold here for 4. Now make sure your rib cage is closed down. Imprint the lower back. 2, 1. Come back to tabletop. We're going to go for 6. Imprint the lower back. Extend the legs out. Hold. We're here for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, 1. Come back to the center. Last one here for me. You're going to extend your legs out. Hold it here. Deep breaths. You're here for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4. Lift the legs higher if it's getting too much. For 3, for 2, 1. And give yourself a little hug. A little bit of a rock from side to side. Really, really strong. Now, once you're ready, we're going to place the feet flat onto the mat. Again, strong glutes and hamstrings are essential for our runners. Once you're ready, feet are flat on the mat in line with your hip. You're going to extend your arms straight up to the ceiling. At any point, if you need more support or you feel like you're rocking from side to side, keep your arms flat onto the mat. Press up into the mat with the palms, especially if you're rocking or it's coming into your back. Now from here, tuck the tailbone under. We start to peel and lift the hips up, come right up onto your shoulder bridge. Squeeze and clench the glutes for me. Hold here for 4, for 3. Pressure down through the heels of your feet. 2, 1. Slowly start to come down. We've 2 more like this. Tuck the tailbone. Then start to press into the heels of the feet as you peel and lift yourself all the way up. Clench your glutes now that you're here. Imagine someone's after giving you that winning lotto ticket. You need to hold it in between the bum cheeks. We're here for 3, for 2, 1, and bring it back down. Last one like this. Imprint your lower back. Let's start to peel and lift. Hold it here for me. Deep breaths. Squeezing and clenching the glutes. And now from here, you're going to lower your bum back down as if you were just about to tap the mat. Then push into the heels, lift the hips back up. Squeeze the glutes. Inhale, dip the hips. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Well done. Every time you come up, imagine your glutes are almost catching you at the top with that clench, so you don't end up arching into that lower back. Perfect. You've 8 more here for me. Nice. Keeping that tailbone tucked under so we're not arching into your lower back. You have 5. Use your breath. Exhale, lift. Lovely. Again, stability through those hips is so important. Keeping the hips nice and stable. You have 3. We have 2. On the last one, lift up, hold it here. Keep your hips lifted. Bring your arms long, press down into the mat. Press down into the back of the arms and palms. Keeps your hips lifted for me. Bringing that right leg up to tabletop position. Hold it here. Extend that right leg out. Bend the knee back in. Lowering it down. Left leg lifts. Press into that right heel now. Extend the left leg out long. Bring it back into your tabletop, keeping the height in your hips. Then lowering the left foot down. And repeat. Well done. Again, focus on that hip stability. Try not to rush it, okay? We press into the right heel. Left leg comes to tabletop. Float it up. Now extend it out nice and long. Keep pressing into that right heel. Bend it back into your tabletop. Lower the left foot to the mat. Lovely. Nice. Take your time. Alternating your legs here. Again, pressing into the opposite heel that's on the floor each time. Keeping the height in those hips. Perfect. 1 more each side. Right leg tabletop. Extend it out long. Back into tabletop. Lower that foot down. Last one here. Press into the right heel. Raise that left leg. float it out, and back, lower the foot down. Lower yourself down, give yourself a little hug if you need to, just rock from side to side. Take that tension off before we move on to the final bit of our glute bridge. Again, glute and hamstring strength is so important for our stability. As we land on a single leg every time, we need stability so we don't start compensating and it doesn't start coming into our knees and our T-band and our ankles, okay? So once you're ready, again, feet flat on the mat, your middle finger should be just about to able to graze the back of the heel. That's how you know your feet weren't too far away from you, okay? Then again, you want to bring your feet a little bit closer together this time, okay? Tuck the tailbone under, then peel and lift your hips all the way up, coming up onto that shoulder bridge. Now from here, pressing down into the palms and the back of the arms, press into the left foot as we extend that right leg straight up to the ceiling. Keep your hips lifted here for me. Lovely. You're going to lower that leg out in line with your left knee. Bring it back up to the ceiling. Dip the hips down. Lift the leg up. Lower it out. Bring it back to the ceiling. Dip the hips down. Again, taking your time here now. Try not to rush. Really slow it down. Focus on your hip stability. Make sure you're not rocking from side to side and you're keeping that height of the hips as you lift yourself up to that shoulder bridge. Lovely, well done. You just have 3 more here on this side. Take your time, there's no rush. Lovely, you have 2. Dip the hips, last one. Lift the hips up, hold them here. Now just lower and lift that right leg. Well done, point those toes. Press into that left heel, keep the height. You have 5, well done. For 4, remember that right leg is just lowering in line with your opposite knee. 2, last one, hold. 4, press into that left heel. 3, 2, 1, right heel comes to the mat. Take your time, press into the right heel. Lift that left leg to the ceiling. Lower it out in line with your right knee. Back up to the ceiling. Dip the hips down. Well done. Exhale, lift up, pressure in that right heel. Lower it out in line with your right knee. Back to the ceiling, dip the hips down. Exhale, lift, squeeze. Lower the leg. Up to the ceiling, dip the hips. Exhale, up to your shoulder bridge. Leg goes out in line with the opposite knee. Back to the ceiling, dip the hips down. Well done, we have 3 more here. Take your time. Focus on that form, try not to rush it. Remember, the more precision and control, the better this is. Lovely. You'll see those results if you slow it right down. Last one. Lower, lift it back up, hold the hips lifted, just lower and lift here. For 5, well done. For 4, nice. Point those toes, press into that right heel. 2, right, left leg ceiling, hold, press into that right heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower yourself down. Little rock from side to side, give yourself a moment. Hopefully those hamstrings and glutes felt it. And once you're ready, we're going to come onto our side. I want you to come up onto your right hand, okay? And then from here, you can come onto this. It's probably easier actually, excuse me, to come up to a kneeling position. Then place your right hand onto the mat. Left leg is going to extend out nice and long. Left arm to the ceiling, okay? Nice and simple here. What I'm going to get you to do, point the toes. You're going to raise that left leg up, then tap the big toe down. Lift the leg up and lower it down. Well done. You have 8, nice. We have 7, lovely. You have 6. Again, we're working that glute medius here, trying to build strength in the side of that glute. You have 5, well done. For 4, nice. For 3, lovely. 2, last one, lift it up, hold. Give me inch up, inch down. For 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, 1, lower it down. Lovely. Give yourself a moment here, come up to that high kneeling. Okay, from here, once you're ready, we're going to the opposite side. We're not here for long, so don't worry. Focus on that form. Left hand comes to the mat. Right leg goes out nice and long. Right arm to the ceiling, hold it here, point those toes, raising the right leg up and tap it down. Keep that length through the leg. Make that glute medius do the work for you. Breathing through it. We're here for 6, well done. For 5, take your time. For 4, make that glute lift the leg. 3, 2, last one, lift that right leg up, hold, give me inch up, inch down. For 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, 1, and bring it in. Whew, give yourself a moment, well done. Really, really strong. Once you're ready, sit onto the floor for me. You're gonna let the right leg go long, left foot crosses over that right knee. If you wanna hinge and lean forward, so you deepen that glute stretch, do. Just give yourself a moment here, stretch it out. Big inhales, big exhales. Coming back up, switching over to the other side. Right leg comes up on top of that left knee. Big inhale. Exhale, hinge and lean, if you wish, just to deepen that glute stretch. Well done, really, really strong. Take a moment here. Bringing that breath right back down for me. Nice. Perfect. From here, you're going to swing yourself around. I'm just going to get you to bring yourself up to a standing position on your mat. If you have a set of dumbbells, grab them for me. If not, don't worry, you can do this all with your own body weight, okay? From here, what I'm going to get you to do, okay, we're going to go into a hinge, okay? So I'm going to get you to step your left foot back behind you. Your right foot stays planted onto the floor. Now really focus on squaring off your hips. So see where your hip bones are. You want to imagine they're headlights of a car, okay? So from here, what I'm going to get you to, we're going to hinge from our hips, slight bend into that right knee. Your back leg is going to go long back behind you, extended to the ceiling, to the air, I should say. And then you're going to come all the way back up to standing and just tap that left foot down, okay? So hinge from the hips, lean forward, push down into that right heel as you draw yourself back up to standing position. Lovely. Again, focus on the stability of the hip. Try not to let your knee cave in and really focus on the hips squaring off. The minute you feel like you're dumping all your weight over to the right, stop about there, okay? So really try to focus on the hip staying stable and not sinking over to the right hand side. Think of the headlights of the car. They need to point straight forward. Lovely. We have 4 more here like this, pushing down into that heel. We have 3. Lovely. You have 2. Nice. On your last one, you're going to hinge forward. You're going to hold it here if you can. Now from here, you're going to lower your big toe to the mat, tap, and bring it back up. Staying in that hinge. Lovely. Bending into that right knee. You have 5. Keep those hips square. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Lift that left leg. Hold for 4. For 3. Core is engaged. 2, 1, drawing it up. Well done. Shake out that leg for a second, okay? From here, right foot stays on the mat for me, okay? You're going to step back with your left leg. We're going to come back with your left leg. You're going to drop down into a lunge, 90-90 lunge. Now drive through the heel of the right foot and drive that left knee up in front, okay? Stepping back with the left. Bend and drop that back left knee towards the mat, 90-90 lunge. Drive through the heel, come back up. Well done, nice. Perfect, breathing here for me. Well done. Nice. You're going to go for 10 more of these. Really find that control and stability here. Try not to rush it. Drive, make yourself as tall as possible, core is engaged. Step back, bend and drop that back knee. Keeping that front knee pushed out over the second and third toe. Try not to leave it cave in. We have 5. Well done. You have 4. Nice. Really strong. We have 3. Lovely work. 2. Last one. Drive that knee up. Hold it here. Core is engaged. Push that right heel down into the mat even deeper. Here for 5. For 4. For 3. For 2, step the left foot back, bend the knee, hold, pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, draw it up. Whew, shake that glute out on the right side. Perfect. From here, we're going to go for a single leg squat. Then that's that right leg done, and we'll go back to the left, okay? So once you're ready, from here, I want you to bring your left foot off the mat. You're going to sit your bum back as if you're going into a squat position and come back up, okay? Again, it can be very subtle if it needs to be. We're working on that stability as well, so that our body can hold that power through and carry us through that longer run, through our races. Stick with it. Core is engaged. Lovely. Building that strength around the knee joint as well. We have 5. Lovely. You have 4. Deep breaths. You have 3. Keeping that left foot off the floor the whole time. 2. Last 1. Bend, drop, push yourself back up. Lovely. Shake out that leg. Give it a little bit of life. From here, we're going to find the hinge on the opposite side. So this time the left foot is going to be forward. Right foot comes back for me. Come up onto the top of that toe. Square off those hips, okay? Core is engaged. Like I said, you can do this without weights. Also, please be mindful when you're hinging forward, it's like a bow, but that doesn't mean like you're rounding your spine. You want to stick with that neutral spine, okay? When you're ready, from here, slight bend in that left knee as you hinge and lean, bringing that right leg up off the mat, extend it back behind you, push into the heel, come up, tap that right toe down. Again, hinge and lean forward, square off the hips, try not to fall over to the left. Think of the headlights of the car for me. Breathing here. Again, single leg work is so important. Lovely. Think about every stride you take. When you land, you're landing on one leg. Perfect. Deep breaths. We need that strength equal on both sides to prevent those imbalances and compensation and prevent those injuries. Lovely. Breathe. Nice. You 5 more here. Take your time. Focus on that form. Try not to rush it. Slow it all down if you need to. You have 3. The more control, the more precision it is. You have 2. Lovely. On the last one, you're going to hinge and lean forward. Hold it here. Right leg is extended. Now lower, tap the big toe and lift it back up. Well done. You have 5. Keep that core engaged. Slight bend in that front left knee. You have 3, 2. Raise that leg up. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Get yourself up. Whew, that glute is feeling it. Well done. Nice. From here, we're going to find that lunge to knee drive, okay? So once you're ready, left foot stays where it is. You step back with the right foot. You drop and bend into that back right knee. Push into that left heel, drive the right knee up in front. Every time you come up to that standing position, I want you to think about pushing down into that left heel even more, as if you're trying to make yourself an inch taller. And really focus on that front knee for me. When you go into lunge, keep it pushed out over that second and third toe, especially as you push yourself up into that knee drive. You want to find that stability through the knee. Lovely. Don't leave it cave in. Strong. We have 8. Deep breaths. Breathe through it. Keep that core engaged. Remember, a strong core is going to help you on those rotations when you're running. And keeping that strong posture as we start to fatigue throughout our runs. 3. That's how we end up with stiff shoulders, stiff necks. We start to fatigue. In the core, we lose that posture. 3, 2, final 1. Step back and drive it up. Drive that knee, hold. Make yourself taller. 5, 4, push that left heel down. Keep that knee lifted high. 3, 2, step yourself back. Drop into the lunge. Give me a pulse for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, 1. Draw it up. Well done. Nice. Final little push for me before you go into a little bit of your mobility and stretch to cool back down. Once you're ready, okay? Left foot stays planted. Raise that right foot off the mat if you can into a hover. We're going to find that single leg squat. Well done. Again, I should do these more often too, so you mightn't be getting as low, you mightn't feel as stable as you can. It's very clear to me that I have an imbalance on my left. I need to work on it. You might see the same. Lovely. You might find that you're a little bit more wobblier. You can't go as deep. Lovely. We're here for 6. Keep that knee tracking. We have 5. Sit that bum back. You have 4. Well done. You have 3. Nice. 2. Last one. Drop and hold if you can. Hold for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, 1. Draw it up. Whew, definitely an imbalance on that left side. Calling myself out. Well done. Once you're ready, again, you made it through those strength exercises. They are the main exercises I would focus on if you are a runner or an athlete. Lovely. From here, once you're ready, don't worry, the hard work is done. Roll the shoulders back and down. Drop the chin to the chest. You're going to fold yourself down over your body. Let everything hang heavy here for a moment, bending into the knees, allowing the chest to melt towards the front of the thighs, back of the head and neck to drop. Once you're ready, let's walk our hands out along the mat, coming lying down in our belly, prone position. Feet go nice and long. Inhale, prepare, exhale. Peel yourself up. Keep an ever so slight bend in your elbows. Try not to lock them out hard. From here, we're going to exhale over our left shoulder. Look over your left. Inhale back to center. Exhale over the right. Inhale back to center. One more each side. Exhale over. Inhale back. Exhale over the right. Inhale back to center. Perfect. From here, coming into a 4-point kneeling position. Right arm is going to come up to the ceiling, spinal twist. Exhale, thread the needle under, drop your right ear and shoulder to the mat. 2 more. Inhale up. Again, our thoracic mobility is really important for sports and performance. Lovely. Also for everyday life. A strong spine, a mobile spine. As they say, we're as young as our spine. Last one, come up, thread the needle under, hold it here this time. Right shoulder and ear to the mat. Left hand can come back behind you and see if you can pull that left shoulder and chest open a little bit more, deepening into that stretch. Try to keep the right ear and shoulder heavy on the mat. Big inhale, big exhale. Left hand comes to the mat. Right hand follows. Opposite side, left hand up. Exhale, thread the needle under, drop that ear and shoulder to the mat. We go again. Inhale up. Exhale, blow it out, drop it down. Slowing down the breath now. You want to regulate your nervous system again. Inhale up. Exhale, thread it under, dropping your ear and shoulder to the mat, holding it here for me. Bringing that right arm around the back of the body if you can. Pull your right shoulder back a little bit more so you deepen that stretch through the front of the chest and shoulders. Deep breath. Slowly make your way back to that 4-point kneeling position. You're going to curl your toes under, lift the hips to the ceiling, find the downward dog. Drop the back of the head and neck, allow it to hang heavy. Push those heels as deep as you can into the mat so you can get your tailbone even higher towards that ceiling. Really feel the stretch down the back of the legs into the calves. Deep breaths. Big inhale, feel the back body, rib cage expand. Exhale, blow it out. Big inhale, big exhale. Lovely. From here, tapping onto those knees for me again. Coming up into a high kneeling position, you're going to bring your right foot forward. Then from here, we're going to sweep it up and over. Drop down into that groin stretch on the left hand side. If you can, pull your arms down into cactus position. Open up the front of the chest. Give me a big inhale, big exhale, and release yourself back. Switching sides, right leg kneeling, left foot comes forward up into your high kneeling position. Then once you're ready, sweeping up and over, open up through that chest, dropping into that left groin. Deep breath here. Drag the arms down if you can, keeping the elbows wide. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Big inhale, big exhale. Release yourself out. Come to a kneeling position, sitting on your bum. Cross your legs in front if you can. Bring the arms up over your head. From here, you're going to grab your left wrist and we're going to reach up and over to the right hand side. Pushing down into that opposite glute. Deep breaths. Inhale through center, grabbing the opposite wrist, reaching up and over. Deep breath. Inhale through center. From here, palms together, eyes at the palms. Big inhale, reach yourself up as tall as you can. Exhale, blow it all out. Roll the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, drop them back and down. One more. Inhale up. Exhale, drop them back and down. Well done. Thank you so much for showing up. Hope you enjoyed the session. And again, if you are an athlete out there, or in fact for everyday person, that mobility and strength is really key to help any of those imbalances and have strength in our glutes and our hamstring and that single leg work. So well done. Thank you so much, and I shall see you next week.